So we probably know by now there are no coincidences in this world. Whenever we see a butterfly, whether we see a dog, whether we see a cat, whether we see a ladybug, it all means something. It's all a sign. It's all the universe or different souls in different parallel dimensions speaking to us or giving us different directions that we should go into. And I see that everybody really loved part 1 of the series, where we gave 6 animals or creatures or insects that people can see and what it actually means. And everyone was asking for part 2. So here goes part 2. We've got 5 more insects that we're speaking about that may be giving you a sign towards your manifestations or to protect yourself. So please get your pen and pad, maybe take off from where we left off on the last video. So the first one we're covering today is moths. So moths is signaling that we are attracting our highest desires, right? Now when we look at, especially when it comes to evening moths, and I know a lot of the time when we see moths we kind of just like, oh, shoo it away and things like that, but maybe this will give you a different type of behavior when you see it, because what it's doing is it's confirming strong manifestation alignment, especially during your subconscious work or deep sleep. And so I highly recommend, if you ever see moths, to try to get some better sleep. So stay off your phones before bed, don't watch TV before bed, do breath work, slow deep inhale, exhale, calm the mind and go into sleep with quality sleep cycle. When you do that, you're going to find that your subconscious mind will manifest the things that you want, your goals, before you sleep and during that sleep cycle too. Another thing you can do after you've calmed your mind is to give yourself a visual and remind yourself or set intentions right inside your journal what that goal is you want to manifest just before you fall into sleep. So that becomes your last thought, and then you will enter into it and you'll do a lot of subconscious work, because that's what the moth is signaling for you. Moving on to the second one is crickets. Now crickets on the other hand is slightly different, because crickets is talking about your intuition. It's a little bit more spiritual type of approach. So when you hear crickets chirping, it helps you connect intuitively. So you see, if you're ever out in nature or you just hear crickets going, do some meditation during that time. It's probably the last thing you usually think about, because you think, oh, there's noise going on. But the frequency of that chirping actually helps activate your third eye. So you're going to find, if you hear a cricket chirping away and you sit there and you're meditating, you're going to find that visuals will come a lot easier towards that third eye. You will also see that there becomes bright lights that start flashing towards the third eye. That's because those vibrations are actually activating your third eye chakra. Aside from that as well, I wrote down, it's important for you to get plenty of rest during that time as well when you are hearing that, because in your sleep cycle you could also get a lot of downloads, intuition. Make sure whenever you hear crickets chirping, then try to think, what are you called towards right now, instead of what you're thinking. Less thinking, more feeling, and more action towards that calling. It's very important. Then moving on to the third one, we have dragonflies. Dragonflies is a complete different story, because dragonflies is talking about clearing your old blocks for new manifestations to come in. Now, dragonflies represent emotional healing. So it's highly likely that when you see dragonflies, maybe you've been going through a slightly rough patch. Maybe you've been feeling emotional recently and you don't know why. Maybe you feel like tearing or crying and maybe you don't know why as well. That is just the emotional healing that your soul requires right now to clear old patterns, to make space for fresh manifestations to come in, right? Now, whenever you see dragonflies around you, then if you can cut any cords yourself, try to cut the cords. What is no longer serving you in your space? Is it a particular relationship? Is it a particular job? Is it some project that you're doing? Because yes, emotionally you may feel something, but remember, emotions is energy in motion. What about the action? Are you going to take any physical action to aid that and cut the cord? Because if you do, obviously the space, the energetic space will be cleared and things will come to you a lot faster. Moving on to the fourth one, we have Beetles. So Beetles is about grounding and is about stable manifestations. And the very interesting thing when you see Beetles, aside from signaling that you are aligned with your goal, the bigger the beetle, the bigger the manifestation that will show up, right? So those of you who usually freak out because you see a beetle, maybe next time you see a beetle, it's going to be completely different. You probably pop the champagne and start cheering now, right? So if you see a small beetle, meaning it's good, it's still good. It means small wins are coming your way. If you see a big beetle, the bigger the manifestation that is coming. It's already on its way. If you look at the way a beetle moves, it's very methodical. And what that shows is, it shows that you're on the right path, and it shows that you're very stable right now, and you've got the core foundations right. Just keep going at it. You're going to get there very soon. The final one we're covering today, and this is a kind of a little bit of an annoying one, and that is flies, right? I don't know if you guys see flies much. Sometimes we get some hovering around, but flies indicate about clearing negative blocks. So it represents that you're clearing negative energy, or maybe you have some blocks that is disrupting your flow right now. Now, the most interesting thing about flies is, now sometimes you just get flies and you don't hear any buzzing, but sometimes you hear this loud buzzing, and sometimes it keeps coming near you. The interesting thing with flies is, if it's buzzing and it's coming near you, identify where is it approaching. Is it approaching your head? Is it approaching this area? Is it approaching your legs? Because it's highly likely that the fly is indicating to you where your energy blockage is on your body. So it'll be a good time to do some healing. It'll be a good time to do some cleansing. Some simple work like even getting a massage in those areas is very good, because it activates our natural healing blueprint and allows the energy to cleanse. So pay close attention to flies when they are coming near you and they keep landing on your hand every single time, or they keep landing on your knee every single time, because it's highly likely that may be somewhere with a past injury, or maybe an unconscious energetic blockage that requires clearing. By the way, when we have energetic blockages on our body or certain injuries, it also indicates, and it's also a sign about the way we are living our life. So make sure to pay close attention to everything that is happening on our body as well. We always say our body is our temple. It's very important that we look after it. It's very important that we pay close attention to every sign that the universe is giving us. Hopefully you enjoyed part 2 of the series. Let me know if you can relate to anything that's been said, or maybe you've seen any of the insects that was mentioned in today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, give this video a share, allow more people to know about these things. That'll be really cool, because then it can help them along the way too. Let us know inside the comments below where you guys were tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos, so hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.